play a lot of right field this season at PNC Park, and drives this one to left field. He put a charge into that one. Clear the deck, cannonball coming. And Bryan Reynolds says, let's anchor down here in the third inning and tie the game at 2.
And going back to what we've talked so much about this spring, this lineup has power. And what power does for you is
have more innings like that.
Yeah, I think if you 10 pitches or less, you get a hug and a handshake. And a fly ball to left field toward
baby.
The wall.
Come on,
and
baby.
back and clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Anchor down. Bryan Reynolds has his second of the season.
Go get you a hug and a handshake.
And that's number 100 of his career. 7-2 Pittsburgh. Starts were as a Brave. And a drive to right center field. Clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Bryan Reynolds. Anchor down. His third. That's a big swing. 3-2.
They got the count in his favor. And you never, I don't think that major league guys really think, okay, now I'm going to try and hit a home run. But when that count gets you, fall in.
Rope to left, and Reynolds scolds one out of here. Bryan Reynolds, a 2-run homer. And for the first time in this series, the Pirates have the lead. Talk about putting a team on your back. Reynolds gets it done.
Oh, drive to center field. Hit well and clear the deck. Cannonball coming and anchor down as Bryan Reynolds has a 5-hit game, and he tops it off with his 5th home run of the season. What a night for B-Ray.
Wow. That is an exclamation point right there. Unbelievable. It's not too many times you hit a ball.
Coming from Sean Jelly. Drive to right field. Clear the deck. Cannonball coming. It's granny time. B-Ray says anchor down. That's number 6. What a blast. Grand salami for Reynolds. Bucks up.
Since April 26 and 27 of 2000, over 24 years, and Reynolds charges this one, and this one is long gone, way out of the ballpark, as Reynolds hits his 7th home run of the year to extend the lead to 6-2.
that's what you've been asking for, Rob. You weren't comfortable with the 5 runs. You wanted them to add on, and Bryan Reynolds maybe heating up.
Johnny Tucker. Fly ball hit deep to center field, to the wall, and clear the deck. Oh, what a bomb from Reynolds. Anchor down. That's number 8. Crushed it. And the Pirates have 8 on the board.
We've seen some angry swings today from Bryan Reynolds. He's went through a...
Lance Lynn went for an RBI single. Pirates, wow. Driven deep to right field, and this is a no-doubter. Clear the deck, cannonball coming and anchor down. Bryan Reynolds right away gives the Pirates a 1-0 lead with his 9th home run of the year.
Yep, that was a bomb. And you get 1 pitch, 1 out. You're expecting the next pitch to be taken. It was
Nick Martinez. In the air to center. Fairchild back, approaching the fence. Clear the deck. Cannonball coming and anchor down. It is 1-0. That's his 10th. And that's the way to extend a hitting streak. Bryan Reynolds, 1-0.
How about the sound of that one off his career?
And boy, did he hit one. Way back and way gone.
How about that for the flair of dramatic Mr. Bryan Reynolds? How about that?
Dramatic indeed, Joe. That streak will continue even though it's only worth one and it's still a 7-3 game, but none
Games with an infield hit in the first. Out to right. Does it have enough? Gone! Bryan Reynolds ties the game with home run number 12. That man is on a mission.
And Reynolds gets that hit streak out of the way in his first at bat in the first inning. This right here.
They're behind him, still producing though at the plate. And Bryan Reynolds lifts one to deep right field. Bryan Reynolds clears the deck with a cannonball to give the Pirates a 2-0 lead, and he's got a 22-game hit streak. An amazing run for Reynolds continues.
And that's pretty dramatic, too. I mean, that was just a towering bomb.
Palante. Center field deep. Carlson back. Warning track. Clear the deck. Cannonball coming. A topiary tater for B-Ray to tie it. His 14th.
Staying on the fastball. That one pretty much right down the middle, and he hit it to the middle of the field as much as you can.
Up and away from Bryan Reynolds.
And a Reynolds drives one to right center. Clear the deck. Cannonball coming and anchor down. Bryan Reynolds, number 15, picks up Taylor. There's your crooked number.
Pick up your teammate. Boy, I tell you what. That's something else right there. Bryan Reynolds comes through with a big.
In the air to right center field. Plenty deep. How about a grand salami? What a night for B-Ray. Busting it out. An all-star performance. 8-2.
Wow, and the two-strike hitting continues for this Bucco offense. The last couple.
Back on the 13th, the Pirates were here the first time. And hits this a long way to center field, to the wall, and clear the deck. Cannonball coming, anchor down. There's number 17 for Reynolds. It is 2-0 Pirates.
Well, and it's always even better for Michael A. Taylor or any base runner on first base when they can just jog. Compliments of Bryan Reynolds right there, going the other way, showing impressive power.
Okay, now that's it. Yeah. Out toward right center for Reynolds. And that ball is gone, and a hit over the wall and then stuck in the fence.
Everybody seems very confused, but that's got to be a home run.
It's hit over the wall and then on the deflection stuck in the fence.
Yeah, that's on the outside part of the fence.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yes.
Finally a signal.
Wow. Reynolds with another home run, his 18th.
One of the stranger ones.
They're not throwing over.
Takes off on 3-2. That ball takes off deep center field for Reynolds. And the Pirates will take the lead on Bryan Reynolds' home run. Three to 1 Pirates on home run.
kind of prolific hit.
There's a line drive to right field by Reynolds, and how about that line drive homer? Anchor down, B-Ray, his 20th, and suddenly it's 3-2. The home run drought is over for Reynolds.
Well, Reynolds hits this one on a line about 300.
Drive to right field, deep. Back Bellinger, wall, clear the deck, and a cannonball for Bryan Reynolds, number 21. Ties it at 1.
A moonshot from Bryan Reynolds right here.
Two guys already on base. This is the inning.
Fly ball, left center field, deep toward the wall, and clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Bryan Reynolds, anchor down. B-Ray ties it with his 22nd home run.
He goes opposite field, don't have to worry about that wind. Took it to left. Just got it over the wall. Now that one might have been.
He's probably going to have a lot of success.
Hit a long way to right field. How about back-to-back? Chicken Shack. B-Ray, 23. It's tied at 2. He finally breaks through against Rodon.
That's where you want to go. We've been talking about it all game, Greg.
In the air to deep center field. Grisham back to the track, approaching the wall and clear the deck. Cannonball coming at Yankee Stadium. Bryan Reynolds' second home run in as many at-bats. Puts the anchor down. Gives the Bucks a 4-2 lead.
Well, Greg, you just mentioned how little opposing offenses have done against Tommy Kahnle.